One of the most common questions I hear from homeschool moms is, am I doing enough? They're worried about curriculum choices, whether they're covering everything or whether or not their child is behind, or somehow they're worried about them missing the secret that every other homeschool family seems to know. The truth is, homeschooling can feel overwhelming because there are so many voices telling us what matters most. But after years of homeschooling, coaching parents, and working with hundreds of families through Hope Learning Center and Academy Northwest, I've noticed something important. The families who thrive are rarely the families with the perfect curriculum. They're the families who focus on the right things. Hey, homeschool mom. I'm Erica Sagert on the Intentional Homeschooler podcast with more actionable steps and encouragement for your homeschooling journey so you can confidently and intentionally homeschool your children without sacrificing your sanity. Grab a pen and paper, your favorite cup of brew, and let's get started. Today, I want to share 5 things that matter most in homeschooling. These aren't necessarily the things that get the most attention online, but they are the things that make the biggest difference over the long haul. Number 1, your relationship with your child. Let's start with what I believe is the most important one. Your relationship with your child matters more than any curriculum you will ever buy. Think about it. Your child is learning all day long, but the environment in which learning takes place matters tremendously. A child who feels loved, known, and secure is far more teachable than a child who feels constant pressure or criticism. That doesn't mean that we never correct our children, and it doesn't necessarily mean that we are their best friend, but it means that we remember that homeschooling is fundamentally a relationship-based form of education. The trust you build today creates opportunities to influence them tomorrow. Years from now, your child probably won't remember every worksheet, but they will remember whether home felt like a place of encouragement, safety, and connection. When in doubt, protect the relationship. Number 2, character matters more than academics. Now, before anybody panics, yes, of course, academics matter. But we want our children to learn so much more than math, science, writing, and history. Education is about more than just transferring information. Our goal isn't simply to raise knowledgeable people, it's to raise wise people. Think about the qualities that you hope your child will possess as an adult: integrity, responsibility, diligence, kindness, self-control, perseverance. Those character traits will impact every area of their life, way more than whether or not they completed Algebra 1 in 8th grade or in 9th grade. As Christian parents, we're not simply preparing our children for college and careers. We are preparing them for life and for faithful service to God. Every challenge in homeschooling becomes an opportunity to build character, both their character and our character. Number 3, consistency beats perfection. Many moms believe successful homeschoolers are the ones who have the color-coded schedules and flawless routines. But in my experience, successful homeschoolers are simply consistent. They show up day after day, week after week, year after year. You don't need a perfect homeschool. You need a homeschool that keeps moving forward. Some days are gonna be amazing. They're gonna be those days that are like a little piece of heaven. And then some days I'm afraid a lot of days will feel like disaster, where there's no organization. Kids are fussing. Kids are complaining. They're not doing what they're told. The house is a disaster. But you know what? That is normal. Learning happens through thousands of ordinary days stacked on top of one another. A child who reads just 20 minutes a day will become a stronger reader. A child who practices math consistently will improve. Small actions repeated over time produce remarkable results. Don't underestimate the power of simply continuing. Number 4, teaching your child how to learn. Teaching them how to be lifelong learners. One mistake many parents make is believing that they need to know everything. You don't. In fact, one of the greatest gifts that you can give your child is teaching them how to learn independently. The world is changing rapidly. Many of the jobs our children will hold don't even exist yet. Information is available everywhere. The question is no longer, can I find the information? The question is, can you think critically about it? Can you evaluate it? Can you learn something new? Can you solve problems? Can you persevere when something is difficult? Homeschooling gives us a unique opportunity to develop curiosity, initiative, and lifelong learning habits. Those skills will serve our children for decades to come. Number 5, knowing your why. This final one ties everything together. It almost could be the first one because I always say to start with your why, to start with your anchor in purpose. But we'll put it as number 5 because it does kind of wrap all those other ones up with a big, pretty bow. So you need to know why you're homeschooling. When the days are hard, and they will be hard, your why becomes your anchor. Maybe you're homeschooling because you want to disciple your children, or maybe you want a more individualized education for them. Maybe you value family relationships. Maybe you want the flexibility to pursue unique opportunities. Whatever your reasons, take time to define them. Write them down and review them regularly. Because when curriculum disappoints you, when your child struggles, when someone questions your decision, your why reminds you why you started and why you want to keep going on. A clear purpose helps you make decisions with confidence. When you know your mission, you can stop chasing every new idea and start focusing on what supports your goals. Purpose brings clarity, and clarity brings peace. Every successful homeschool family needs to pause occasionally, check their bearings, and make sure they're still headed where they want to go. That's exactly why I created the Homeschool Reset. Whether you're just starting your homeschool journey or you've been homeschooling for years, this free tool will help you evaluate your direction, regain clarity, and confidently chart your course forward. And if you'd like a guide beside you as you do it, you can book a free coaching call with me. We'll discuss your goals, your challenges, and whether my coaching program might be the right next step for your family. You'll find the Homeschool Reset and coaching information in the show notes. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. New episodes of the Intentional Homeschooler podcast release every other Thursday, and I'd love to connect with you on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook as well. Remember, decide your path and take action. You've got this, Mom.